Okay, so this is my MacBook Air. It has nothing connected to it that's an external video card or anything else. It's just a hard drive, and that's well, external cooling shit. And a mouse, so nothing specific there. It takes a while to boot it up, but eventually it will. Well, it should work. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for it to boot up to show you guys that it's not a YouTube video or whatever, but that it actually runs, and it runs fairly well. One thing that I had to change for it to run this well is in power settings, advanced power settings. You can choose how well your system should perform on battery or power, and if you don't change this to a full 100%, it won't run very well. It will run at roughly 10 frames per second or whatever, which, well, is of course completely unplayable. So yeah, once again, there's a MacBook Air, and let's go into multiplayer. Server browser. Server browser has 8 servers or whatever, and I don't know why, but don't care. So that's loading up the game, and even though it's connected to an external SSD, it does take fairly long. I don't exactly know why, but well, it just takes fairly long. And I'm quite sick, so my voice is absolutely horrible at the moment. Up until this update, I couldn't connect to any online game. It would just load for a while, and eventually it would just quit to main menu and tell me that the server connection was lost. However, this update has fixed that for some reason. I don't know why. I'm just happy it did. So it should load, and if it doesn't, well, then it doesn't. Loading is almost done. That's the quite scary part. It always waits on this screen for, well, 20 seconds almost, and this loading progress bar just stops. It doesn't do anything. But yesterday it eventually did go to play. So let's see if it does that now as well. I'll remove the headphones so people know it's actually, and here we are. Let's join the squad. I'm by no means a good player, not even slightly, so ignore my gameplay. But as you can see, it runs fairly well and runs multiplayer.
We have taken objective butter.
yeah, I'm not a good player. I don't have the FPS counter, but it is, well, I don't know if you can see it, but it's absolutely playable. It's just that the resolution is it's a bit low, but it doesn't hurt the gameplay really. It plays perfectly fine, and if this is the only thing you have, then it's well, if it's the only thing you have, you can use this. I wasn't really expecting this to work as well as it did. I was actually quite surprised Battlefield 4 ran on this machine, and Battlefield 4 was absolutely perfect on here. And I know it's a quite expensive machine. I mean, it's still $1,000, but it's a MacBook Air. And Macs aren't really known for the gaming performance, which is quite weird since they are capable of running games fairly well. It's just that the price you pay. Oh shit. Is a lot more than the price you would pay for a Windows machine to run it at the same level. Congrats to me. Anyway, I think that should be enough proof or whatever. Some people seem to doubt that this was actually running on Mac and not just a video on YouTube or whatever. So, well, it isn't. So, it really isn't a YouTube video. Okay, so that's that. If people want to know about the settings I have to run it this well, feel free to ask me. I'll happily respond to anything. I can go over it a bit now. Just options video. I've currently set it at 124 times 768. That's quite low resolution, but it's playable at high resolutions as well. It's just yesterday I was in a server that had so many explosions that I just had to downplay it a bit. And seeing as the resolution of the MacBook Air display isn't that high anyways, it isn't really that bad. UI skill factor is currently set at 31%. Resolution skills set at 61%. HDR is off. DirectX 12 is off, and there's nothing that's relevant anymore. Well, as I said, maybe I can go over that now. The power settings are fairly important. If you don't change this, and on laptops they're all by default not set to optimal performance. If you don't change these, the game is absolutely unplayable, and I'm pretty sure other games that require a lot less power are not playable as well. I don't know why Windows 10 doesn't automatically do this, or Boot Camp for that matter, but well, it doesn't, so I have to change it. As you see, the game itself, not playing it, but the menus and opening it, quitting it all, it's fairly slow. But that doesn't really matter. You just have to wait for a bit. Plus the SSD I'm using at the moment, it's roughly 8 years old, so it isn't the quickest SSD anymore today anyway. Okay, so I'm using Mac. I've been using Mac for so long, I honestly have no clue how to navigate Windows anymore. Okay, here I guess. Sleep and power settings. Additional power settings. change power plan, change advanced power settings, and here on battery is no, not battery. Let's see, I've honestly got no clue, but it's here somewhere. Process power management, maximum processor state on battery 100%, plugged in 100%. System cooling policy, active. If you don't have this active, the processor will not go to full 100%, and the MacBook Air, the MacBook Air fan will not go to full power, and it needs to go to full power because your laptop will get hot when playing this game. It's not too hot. It doesn't burn the motherboard or anything. I'm pretty sure Windows and Boot Camp themselves have protection for it, but yeah. So these are the settings you need to have in order to play the games as well as I just showed you. And that's it really. Other than that, just play around with the settings and see how high you can go. This is a 2015 MacBook Air 13-inch. It's the base model, I believe. Maybe RAM has been upgraded, but I'm not even sure. I don't think so. So yeah, that's it. And well, as I said, I was really surprised. I didn't expect this game to work, since I have a quite modern gaming PC with, well, it cost me over $1,000, and it doesn't run Battlefield 1 as good as my €1,000 MacBook Air. And the MacBook Air isn't designed for gaming at all. It's a MacBook Air. Back when it came out, it was revolutionary how extremely thin it was. So it uses quite slow stuff really, but it's still so insanely fast. Anyway, yeah, that's about it. Alright, cheers on it.